Holy moly. Wow, what a finish. Wow. I didn't watch the full race, I'll admit. I turned it on with about 50 to go, but what a finish. What a turn of events the last, 20 laps in that Xfinity Series race. I don't think I've ever done an Xfinity race kind of thing when it comes to my YouTube channel. I've done a couple Truck Series races, I think, but I mean, that was incredible. I got to talk about it. Holy moly. Brandon Jones won at Kansas, his first career win. Ironically enough, there's a Texas Longhorn football player named Brandon Jones, and he is playing Kansas tonight. So one Brandon Jones wins at Kansas. Another one has the opportunity to win against Kansas. So I thought that was funny. But also, there was a lot that went on there. You had a great battle for the lead between Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe. Briscoe was going up high, protecting the lead. Bell was trying to go low, trying to get some advantage on him, trying to, if he could, do a slide job on him. They were side by side coming off of turn 4, and Garrett Smithley, this is unexcusable, didn't know the leaders were right behind him, slid up in front of him, and crashed them both. Briscoe made some contact with the left front, so here is what's his face, Garrett Smithley. Here is Chase Briscoe. Shoo! There went Smithley into the wall. It ended his day. Briscoe had a left front issue, and then he lost his back bumper, and legally you have to have a back bumper. I don't know if that's just an Xfinity Series rule, but I remember last year at Bristol in the Cup Series, Kyle Busch didn't have a rear bumper, and they didn't say anything about it. So I'm kind of just assuming it's an Xfinity Series rule. If it's not, then NASCAR, But then Christopher Bell got a lot of damage. It was a Flex Seal car that crashed too, so that's a lot of damage, as Phil Swift would say. But Christopher Bell spun out. He got a lot of damage to his right front, ended up messing up his day. Chase Briscoe rallied back for a top 5 finish, contending for the win there. And something else happened. We had ourselves a fight. That's right, a fight. Tyler Reddick and Cole Custer, 2 of the big 3 in the Xfinity Series. Tyler Reddick obviously going up to the Cup Series next year. Cole Custer, a future Cup Series driver for sure. But after a restart exiting turn 2, Custer had the advantage. Tyler Reddick was a little aggressive, trying to side draft him, made some contact with Custer. Custer hit the wall, and Custer fell back to 11th. Reddick ended up finishing runner-up. Cole Custer was not too thrilled about it, approached him, put his hand on his shoulder. Reddick put his hand on his shoulder. NBC picked up the words that were said. They weren't very nice, let's just say it that way. And then all of a sudden, they're aggressively grabbing each other's shoulders and pulling each other. Then the crews come out of nowhere, and it's a brawl. Cole Custer is on the ground. He gets up. Tyler Reddick has a cut above his eye. I mean, it was chaos. I'm happy for Brandon Jones. I love seeing a guy get his first career win. I love seeing guys succeed. They've gotten a lot of criticism and stuff. So I love seeing that story. Someone who gets a lot of criticism, who's been given a lot of crap, and they end up going out and winning, proving all the haters wrong. I love that story. But then all of a sudden, they switch the camera, and Cole Custer's on the ground with a bunch of RCR guys attacking him. It's whoa, where did that come from? I mean, it was incredible. The whole storyline, you got the playoffs, you got the big 3. If someone else wins, that just shakes everything up with the points and stuff. Chase Briscoe was trying to burst that bubble, and then he crashes with Christopher Bell, and then all of a sudden you got a few restarts. Michael Annette's on new tires. What can he do with it? And then all of a sudden you got a restart. There's some contact. One guy hits the wall, and then a guy who restarted, 3rd on the inside line, which the preferred line is the outside line. And all of a sudden, the guy on the inside line, row 2, he takes advantage of the 2 guys making contact, goes up front, takes the lead, gets a good late restart, wins the freaking race over all these playoff guys. He got eliminated from the playoffs earlier. Non-playoff driver first career win over a bunch of guys trying to lock themselves into the championship war. I love it. It was a great ending to the race. 10 out of 10. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations to Brandon Jones. A big, big win for him in his career. His first career win in the Xfinity Series. Big, big day for him. I'm so happy for him. But Tyler Reddick, Cole Custer brawl, that was fun to watch. I mean, usually, you see a fight, they can be pretty pathetic. Who was it? oh man, I think it was Spencer Gallagher and like John West Townley or something a couple years ago in a truck series race. They had the most pathetic fight of all time. Then you obviously had one of the best fights of all time, Jeff Gordon, Brad Keselowski. So this is a good fight. You know, it's like you don't want to see people like beat each other up, but you know, it's entertaining. It gets the sport some coverage. I mean, you see a fight in NASCAR, like, ooh, something shiny, but fights make it fancier, more entertaining. It gives another storyline to the race itself. So holy guacamole and cheese, holy guacamole and queso, holy guacamole and salsa with a little bit of queso and a cherry on top. Dude, what a race. I had to turn it on. I wanted to see what was happening. Unfortunately, Joey Gase crashed. He was having actually a really decent run. He was in the top 20 for a bit there, but he hit the wall, ends up finishing 32nd a few laps down. That was unfortunate. He was having a solid run before that, but dude, holy moly, what a race. That was fun to watch. I think Ross Chastain got a little loose, hit the wall with like 40 to go or something. He had a good car. But your results, for those of you who want to hear the results, Brandon Jones, first-time win. Tyler Reddick, second. Chase Briscoe, third. Michael Annett, fourth. Justin Allgaier, fifth. Jeremy Clements with a solid run, sixth. Justin Haley, seventh. John Hunter, Nema Truck, eighth. Ryan Sieg, ninth. Ross Chastain rallies back for a top 10, actually. Cole Custer, 11th. Christopher Bell rallies back for a 12th place finish. Noah Gragson, he hit the wall a few times, spun out late in the race from a cut tire from hitting the wall too much. 13th. Ray Black Jr., 14th. Alex Labby, 15th. Dylan Bassett, 16th. Greg Galding, 17th. Brandon Brown, 18th. BJ McLeod, 19th. Matt Mills, 20th. Josh Williams, 21st. Kyle Weatherman, 22nd. David Starr, 23rd. CJ McCaughlin, 24th. Austin Cindric had a run-in with, what's-his-face? Harrison Burton. They had some contact. I don't know what else happened. I think something else happened with Cindric, but he finishes 25th. Bad for his playoff hopes. Chad Fincham finishes 26th. Stephen Licht or something finishes 27th. Tyler Matthews 28th. Josh Bilicki 29th. Vinnie Miller 30th. Bobby Earnhardt 31st. I haven't heard of a Bobby Earnhardt, but is he related to Dale and Dale Jr. and Jeffrey? I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments. 32nd, Joey Gase. Woo! Joey Gase. He was having a great run before his crash. 33rd, Garrett Smithley. Oh, man. He's about to get hate for being a lap car again. The Las Vegas incident was not his fault. This one was definitely his fault. And what he said after the race, that just makes him look really stupid. He said something like, oh, I didn't know the leaders were right behind me. It's like, your spotters got to know that. You got to know that. That's just stupid. I thought he had a tire going down because he went from the bottom and he went straight to the top. I was like, he had a tire going down. But apparently he was just really aggressive right there, and he caused the leaders to wreck. Might have cost Chase Briscoe a shot at the championship for him. I think Bell is still like 50 points in because he has a buttload of playoff points and he won the stage, I think. So he's fine. Where were we? Smithley. Oh, Harrison Burton, 34th. Oh, he was getting some hate after crashing because, he just got that ride and, people aren't thrilled about that. 35th, Bailey Curry. 36th, Landon Castle, go Starcom. 37th, J.J. Yelly. 38th, Ryan Truex. I think he had a problem early on the race. Yeah, 4 laps. Not good. But holy moly, what a race, or at least the last 40 laps of what I saw. I had to do a reaction to that. That was incredible. I had to talk about it, the fight, the freaking race, the Brandon Jones winning. It had it all. You got a new winner. You got a fight. You got leaders wrecking. I love NASCAR. That's all I got to say. Thank you for watching this. Holy moly. Wow. Oh, my. What if Brandon Jones goes off for Texas tonight? Gets 3 interceptions or something? That'd be funny. But subscribe, and share and all that stuff.